I should have been worried about my brother. My parents have always worshipped my brother. Growing up, there were two completely different rule books, one for me and one for my brother. All he had to do was say, "Lily did it," and I'd be punished instantly, no questions asked. I can still remember how much it hurt to sit down after those punishments. One time when I was 7, he told them I broke one of his model airplanes, while I had been at a friend's house all afternoon. Didn't matter. I got hit and sent to my room without dinner. If he did something wrong, I still got punished for not minding my own business. Family outings always catered to him. Even my own high school graduation dinner was held at his favorite seafood place, even though I'm allergic to shellfish. "You can order a salad," my dad said, like that solved it. As he got older, things got worse. I became his emotional and literal punching bag, covered in bruises, constantly walking on eggshells. But karma started catching up in middle school when he slowly lost all his friends. I found out he'd become a social pariah when I overheard kids at school saying things like, "Did you hear Mosky joked about Mr. Peterson's dead daughter?" Meanwhile, I was well liked. I wasn't the most popular girl, but I had real friends. That made him even crueler. He spread lies about me, made up stories to get me grounded, and my parents always believed him. "He's older and knows better," they'd say. The only break I ever got was from my cousins. One day, they invited me to a mall trip, and I finally broke down. I told them I wasn't allowed to have friends because my brother didn't have any. That statement spread like wildfire through the family. My Aunt Sarah later confronted my mom. "Is it true you're punishing Lily because Mosky doesn't have friends?" I got grounded again, for lying. But the image of our perfect family had already been cracked. Eventually, Mosky switched schools to get a fresh start, and my parents paid for the expensive tuition without hesitation. But he never forgave me for exposing him. He got even worse. He and his new friends would come over and torment me, commenting on my body, hiding my stuff, pouring salt in my water. My mom would just laugh. "Boys will be boys, sweetie." My cousins stayed my lifeline, especially Jocelyn. She was like the sister I never had. Her home felt like the only place I could breathe. Everything stayed awful until I turned 16 and got my first boyfriend. My parents insisted on meeting him. "We need to make sure he's good enough for our little girl." And maybe if they actually acted like I was their little girl, that would have meant something. But Tyler wanted to meet them, so I agreed. That's when I found out my brother was even worse than I thought. During Tyler's visit, he found me in a panic. "Meg," he whispered, eyes wide, "I don't want to freak you out, but your brother just hit on me." "What?" He cornered me in the kitchen, shirtless, wearing just shorts, started batting his eyelashes, talking trash about you. He said I was wasting my time and he could show me a better time. Then he touched my arm and winked. It was super uncomfortable. I stood there in shock, mind spiraling. I thought my brother just hated me. I didn't know he wanted to replace me, and I still can't fully wrap my head around what happened next.